why did the Romans create a different version of Christianity? How did we get from the Hebrew fathers to Roman westernized Christianity? How did we get here?
The early church fathers wanted as much distance from the Jews as possible. And they would tell their communities, you're not allowed to participate in a Passover meal, and you're not allowed to their own communities that followed their teachings, you're not allowed to observe the seventh-day Shabbat, and they changed it to Sunday, to the sun god day. So they wanted as much distance as possible because, why? If there was a total and complete separation from Roman Christians, which is what it had become by that time, very, very few Pauline Christians survived this, I think. The Roman Christian world, the authorities, the elites, and the upper ones, the ones making these decisions, they didn't want their people having contact with Jews to find out the kinds of things that I'm sharing on your show, on your podcast, and get people thinking about this stuff. They didn't want that. So they didn't want people to have fellowship. They didn't want people to understand Jews and Judaism and who Jesus was as a Jew and Paul as a Jew and none of this stuff.
Right.
Okay? So they caused these separations between the Gentile Christian church and the Nazarene Jews. Now, the Nazarene Jews, Yochanan ben Zakkai escaped from Jerusalem during the war, and he set up a yeshiva in Yavne, and that's where what they call Rabbinic Judaism comes from. It's the School of Hillel. We've talked about Hillel and Shammai.
Right.
And the fact that the modern day Jews follow what Jesus taught because he taught from the School of Hillel and argued with the other Pharisees from the School of Shammai. So Jews of today and all through the past 2,000 years follow what Jesus taught. And the Christian church, the predominant Christian church, follows the doctrines and the dogmas of Rome rather than what Jesus taught. Okay, but they're called Christians, followers of Christ. But the bottom line is that's what God wanted.